6:11 is the time. A former Clemson football player says he doesn't really know why he wanted to be a Tiger, but with his playing days over, he plans to stay in the upstate for a long time. 7 News anchor Fred Cunningham has First Responder Friday.
Right outside Death Valley, you'll find Clemson Police Detective Chris Chancellor's name on the Tiger Walk. But how he went from growing up in Miami to playing football here remains a bit of a mystery.
I still don't know what made me come to Clemson. It was just one of those things that felt like a family atmosphere.
Chancellor started 44 games as a defensive back between 2006 and 2009 when a guy named Dabo Sweeney went from being receivers coach to the man in charge.
I used to win a lot of the matchups going against these receivers, and Dabo used to get so mad and so angry. Guys, he's a midget. How do y'all keep letting him do this to y'all? He's short. He's like 5'8", 140. When I made detective, he sent me that jersey right there. So he's always one phone call away, and I love him to death.
Chancellor hung around the NFL for a couple of years, then made the decision in 2011 to chase another dream.
My second plan B was to become a police officer and eventually a detective.
The kid known as Prime Time in high school is now Detective Chancellor. Sometimes.
Because I'll get calls from people, hey PT, they don't call me Detective Chancellor. Say, hey PT, I got to tell you this, or I show up on scene somewhere and something happens to someone. They're able to kind of relate to me, or they're able to be in a position to give me information that they won't give anybody else. Makes a great detective one that's very organized, one that's very structural, one that's able to get out in the community and not just sit behind a desk.
And Chancellor doesn't have much time to sit. He's back in football as an assistant coach at Daniel High School in his spare time.
As you can see in my background, I've been coaching Little League football since 2014. And being able to transition over to Daniel High School, especially with some of the kids that I've coached in the community since 2014, it's helped me grow as a person, as a father, as a husband, and as a coach.
Chris Chancellor, football star, football coach, police detective. I'm Fred Cunningham, and that's First Responder Friday.